Hello everyone, I'm Candy. Today we'll be discussing Iceland's journey toward gender equality. First, I will cover the definition and history of gender equality. Next, Peggy and Rebecca will share examples of gender equality initiatives in Iceland. Then Thomas will discuss the development and impact of relevant policies and regulations. Finally, Ryan will conclude with insights on what Taiwan can learn from Iceland's experience. To begin, let's define gender equality. It means that everyone should be treated equally and without discrimination, regardless of biological sex, sexual orientation, or gender identity. Now, let's explore the historical progression of women's rights in Iceland. In 1850, Iceland became the first country to grant equal inheritance rights to men and women. In 1881, women in Iceland were granted the right to vote in local and parish elections. In 1911, women campaigned for equal rights in public office, financial assistance, and education. In 1920, all age restrictions on women's rights to vote were eliminated. Based on the information provided, it is evident that women's rights have significantly improved due to the efforts of women.
Hello everyone, I'm Peggy. Today I'm going to introduce two examples of gender equality in Iceland to you. Okay, so the first point is gender equality is not a slogan, it's a way of life. Icelandic women have a long history of independence, dating back to the Viking Age. Today, they balance various roles, from fisherwoman to policewoman, supported by policies like paid parental leave and subsidized childcare. This framework has led to a high female labor force participation, nearly eliminating the full-time housewife role. And the second point is the first country in the world to legislate equal pay for equal work for men and women. Iceland's commitment to equal pay is evident in significant actions, like the 1975 strike where 90% of women protest the wage gap, and the 2018 law requiring companies to pass audits for equal pay certification, with fines for non-compliance. This ongoing fight for equity shapes a brighter future for all.
Hello, my name is Rebecca. Today I want to talk about the world's first elected female president, Fedi Finnbogadóttir. Served as the fourth president of Iceland from 1980 to 1996, totaling 16 years in office. To this day, she remains the longest-serving elected female president in history. After experiencing a default in 1963, she adopted a daughter, becoming the first single woman allowed to adopt a child at that time. During her presidency, she dedicated herself to promoting girls' education, environmental initiatives, and the Icelandic language and culture. Next point is shared parental leave in the past. If only the mother took parental leave, the maximum duration was 6 months. A law passed in 2000 allowed both parents to take 3 months each, with an additional 3 months that could be allocated to either parent. This created a use it or lose it mindset. Encourage both parents to take leave. Currently, each parent has a non-transferable 6 months of leave plus an additional 6 weeks that can be shared at any time. The government covers 80% of the salary during this period, and over 90% of fathers now choose to take parental leave.
Hey everyone, I'm Thomas. Today I want to discuss the development and impact of gender equality policies and regulation in Iceland. Iceland led in gender equality for strong policies, attitude, and action. Examples include 1. In 2018, Iceland mandated equal pay for equal work, setting a global standard. Taiwan's law promotes wage equality but lacks clarity, resulting in ongoing gender pay gaps. 2. Since 2003, Iceland has provided 9 months of parental leave at 80% pay, expanding in 2021 to 6 months per person with transfer option. 3. In 1918, Vigdis Finnbogadóttir became the world's first elected female president in Iceland, serving 16 years, becoming the world's longest-serving female head of state globally. 4. On October 24, 1975, Norway's Women's Day off, up to 90% of Icelandic women went on strike, marking a major turning point in the nation's history.
Hello, my name is Ryan.
Okay, the next part I want to share how Taiwan can learn from Iceland.
According to the Gender Gap Index bar chart, Taiwan ranks 34th, higher than many neighboring countries. However, there is still a significant gap compared to Iceland. This gap stems from various factors: less protections for women's workplace rights by imposing fines on companies with pay inequality, and the requiring regular reporting of gender pay gaps. Additionally, fostering a culture of gender equality from childhood, as seen in Iceland, promotes equal participation across various fields. We can see example that there is significant potential for improvement, especially in the areas of workplace and education. However, Taiwan's gender gap index has still shown progress in recent years, though with only a smaller increase.